everybody. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? It's a pretzel place. Yeah, I'm eating. They're pretty much like little pretzel bites, and I got some cheese dip. I'm probably gonna stop and get some Sonic. Okay. Yeah. That's the rules. That's the rules. Wait. Toxic, you're not a member anymore, by the way. Your membership looks like it expired. I put in the 2.9 from the other day. I'm not trying to be mean about it, but your membership expired. I would have to check, but I think a lot of them are going to be up here soon. All the free ones that got, all the ones that were gifted. I'm not going to say free. That's cool. To be honest, guys, that shit was terrible. But food is food. Yeah, yep, it's the 13th. Not to say you're not going to get gifted another one, but, you know, I'll put you down for the one last night, but I'll put you one more because I said I would, but I don't mind putting you one more, but the last one for this stream, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's the rules. Let me show you what game I got. The Mud Runner. I'm pretty excited. It's extreme. The Mud Runner game. It's more like a. We got about 20 more minutes. 25 minutes. And then we're heading in. We're going to end the stream, and I'm just going to head in there. Excuse me. Whew. That's all good, man. It's no big deal. The rules are the rules. You know how it is. You know how I am. I told you I would do one for the last stream I just ended because of my voice. My wife screwed me on that deal. But after that, it is what it is. So how's everybody doing? I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna lean back a little bit. I'm kind of exhausted. Oh. Oh, just living the life, everybody. There's road and poop. This is a yard. That must be a yard. Oh, she's in a hurry. No, it looks like she just came get a box and rolled out. Interesting. Malibu. Got the Malibu. No, it's a hell of a hole. You ain't fucking with that. Just gonna open it. Yep. What's going on, everybody? Check out my pen. I got some new pens. Uniball, baby. 1.7 Uniball. Metal tip. Is it a Uniball? No. Is it? No. My bad. It's a penlet. Pentel. It's a Pentel. Sorry. Premium gel ink. Boop. How does I look at memberships options? I can't see membership button. If you're doing it on your phone, it's not impossible, but it ain't easy. I'm gonna say that. So that's one thing I'm gonna tell you. If you can do it on the computer, all you got to do is go to memberships. When you go to options, there's an option tab, and then you hit the option tab, and then it says membership, buy memberships or something like that, and it tells you which memberships you have active and which ones you can renew and all that. It's all in your settings. It has a button just for that. They're very smart about that, honestly. So. It's $1.99. I don't think they charge you taxes. You can do $1.99. Yeah. So this lady's crazy. Is she on drugs? I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know what's wrong with this lady, but she could be on drugs. Yeah, $1.99 a month. That's all it is, man. It takes it out of your account, it renews it, it's good to go. Yeah, dude, all good, man. It's all good, bro. I told you, man. It's your choice. You know, I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, you probably be gifted another one, but you know, the cool thing if you pay for it, you know, you just have a chance about. So, for example, how I look at it is too, and I mean, you can look at it any way you like, but let's say you do pay $1.99 a month. So if we gift some other memberships, you know, that way someone else that never been a member before benefits from that. And then you can, you know, you're giving someone else opportunity to enjoy all the extra stuff. You know, I do need to do some behind the scenes stuff. That's my fault. But you get the little tags, and you know, it's cool to, you know, like we celebrated King having his 12 month, you know, he's the longest reigning member they have, you know, I have. So there is a few. I have about 5. I have a bunch more members, but I only got about 5 that pay, that haven't been gifted. But hopefully, you know, you want to. I want people to do it, you know. It's no different than buying some out the merch store. We were talking about that the other day. You know, instead of donating, you might as well do that, you know. So you should do perks for moderators. I mean, that's not a membership, and moderators are two different things. I agree with you. YouTube makes that decision. I should be able to gift, like, I don't think it should be everyone, but if like someone gifts 5 memberships, I should be able to pick 2 of them who I want to give them to. And the other 3, I like it to be random. Because, for example, it sounds bad, or it sounds, you know, I want to be able to pick 2 people, but you want to have random people too, because a lot of times they get an email and they're like, oh, I never heard of this channel before. I subbed to it like a month ago, you know, or 2 months ago, you know, and I'm a member now, you know. So there's always a way, the way the algorithm works or whatever, you know. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it is, you know. No. Oh, we about to roll home soon. I mean, I wish, you know, it's the thing about members, that's your choice. But I do a little extra giveaways for members. Eventually, I will do a subscriber video member, but you know, I just don't. It's just not in the books right now. You know, the membership is only something if you want to do it and pay a little extra. But you do a little extra, I give a little extra. That's how. That's just. It's nothing bad about it. It's not wrong or whatever. You know. Yeah. Exactly. And now you go to, for example, now you're willing to pay for a membership for even $1.99. So if that happens to someone else, so what memberships, and I've said this before, but I want to, just in case people need to understand, memberships are like if a video, for example, very rarely I monetize anything that's under members only. You notice that. Unless I schedule it, you guys get it ahead of time, and then I schedule it for regular viewership, I monetize it. That's no bullshit. Just like these Louisiana RetroCon videos, I will let members look at it first, but I will monetize the video. That's just the way it is, you know? So it sucks. I wish I could switch it or whatever. I want you guys not, but the reason why you pay members, some people can pay a little extra. So let them, that's how they give back. You know, just like just like donating. Not everybody has to donate. I appreciate every level of viewership, but some people want to give extra viewership stuff. So guess what? That's where donations come in. That's where the marathon, that's where the dice game, that's where, you know, I wish when I get a little bigger, I want to do a dice game where I could do a little bit more. Like Bradley hits me with a foam baseball bat, but I'm not putting that for $1. I would be stupid if I did that. You know, I think a $5 or above donation would work. Take a shot of whiskey, that would be probably $10 donation or more. I'm not doing it for $1. I'm just not. It's no matter what, I'm just not doing that because I would be drunk off my ass. You know what I mean? You know, or you can, you know. Correct. And I agree. And that's what sucks. Toxic. Hey, what's up, CK? What's up, man? I'm back in action. My wife called me twice. She never, you know, because I'm at my son's thing right now, so I got to wait for that. So, we got about 15 more minutes. We're going to stay live, and then we're going to be done. So, I'm going in in 15 minutes. No, I don't want to drink anything for no little amount of money. I just don't believe in that. I'm not saying I don't want to drink on the stream, but it would have to be enough to justify, if that makes sense. So that's just the way it is. You know, people, it's that's why I kind of, when I do the dollar tier, I'm okay with that, but I'm not going to do certain things, or, you know. My day was good. This week was fucking atrocious. I'm just going to say that work-wise, it was bad. I don't want to talk bad about it too much, but it was terrible. It was a terrible, very rarely I have a terrible work week because normally I'm a very positive person, but I was exhausted. I didn't stream enough. I didn't do enough stuff. I was sick, and then I came off of this bullshit of going to work, and it's fucking a madhouse. You know, somebody bought a backpack. I wish I knew who fucking bought a backpack. Supposedly, I got an email saying someone bought a backpack. So the merch store has new merch in it, guys. New logos. I've been, you know, a bunch of, I kind of mixed it up a little bit. The hot seat, wherever Peppa Potts is, the hot seat has its own logo, and I made stuff for that. So I'm going to set aside some money and buy stuff for merch wise. So I do not think so. I don't. We're tracking, let's say 150 to 300 subscribers a month. So let's say worst case, let's say worst case 200. So 2, 4, 6, 8. That's only 2,000. That's only about 3,000 subscribers right there. So I don't think I mean, it could happen, but I don't think 5,000 is my short goal. I messed up with the algorithm. I read the numbers wrong because I'm dyslexic. I thought it was 4900, but it was 4090. So I messed up on my subscribers. I thought I was closer to 5,000 than I was. You know, it's too late. I'm not going to delete the comments. I leave it for history purposes. I think I'll get to 5 by the end of the year. I think that's like I said, that's a short goal. Getting to 10 is a very long goal. But I would be happy with truly 5 to 6 by the end of the year. You know, if I get to 10, that's ecstatic. And then, you know, last year was my first year, my 5-year plan. So I would see me in 5 years. My 5 years to get to 100,000 in 5 years. That's my overall goal. Yes, that's where we're going to be. So CK just got to win 25 SR, 225 SR and a win. You know, what I will tell everyone is that I do all these different types of videos. It's never a big this is what I'm going to say. For example, a couple of my things on my store sold because I told someone about it in real life. So I want to say this just to let everyone know. Just to let everyone know, you can tell people about me. Manson? What's that? A mansion? No, buy a mansion. No, I would not be able to buy a mansion. I technically live in whatever. I mean, it depends on what kind of civilization, what kind of society you live in. I live in a mansion now. I mean, my house is pretty fucking big. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not bragging, but I mean, it's just my room's 500 square foot. My because I turned the garage into a studio. So I have how many bedrooms? I got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a living room, dining room, kitchen area. My kitchen's kind of small, but I do like it. I wish my kitchen was a little bigger, but I like the way it's laid out. My back patio is 1,000 square foot. I have a shop that's 1,500 square foot. I'm not bragging. I have 200 by 75. That's how big my yard is. So for me, I just want the plaque. That's where I really want to get the plaque. I feel if I keep on track, my 5-year plan, I can show Pam, my wife, I make enough money to produce what I need to produce, honestly. So, but in reality, the main thing I can do is I can pay for vacations, you know. That's my goal. Pay for some vacations. What's this say? We had well, what I would say, this is what I would say. This is the truth. If I did YouTube for a living, my wife I would set up things, for example, hey guys, if you guys want to see a cribs tour or whatever, if this video gets to X likes, you guys get it, if that makes sense. So I would probably show up different parts of the house, and then I would do a crib tour. Hey guys, this video gets to 150,000 likes. 2 cats, wow. You guys can see the kitchen. Our next video gets to 150,000 likes. You can see the dining room area. Maybe never. My wife makes that decision in that regards. She would have to go literally turn and look at me and say, Billy, you make enough money off of this, you can stop working. She makes that decision. Now, there's going to be a time where there's going to be a transition where I'm making, for example, I'm going to give an example. I'm just going to use a round off number. If I make $1,000 a month, that's not enough to stop working. This is the truth. It's not enough. Not even close. They pay me well. I do good. It's not enough. Just saying. I like my lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, I like shit. So it would be, yeah, 100 grand a month. Yes. I don't think I'll ever make 100 grand a month. I'm just going to tell you that now. Maybe one day, but 100 grand a month. Yes. Let's say I was consistent it would have to be for 6 months. It would have to be 100 grand for 6 months. Then my wife would be like, you can stop working. That's just the truth. She would have to, not 1 month. It would have to be consistently hit a certain mark. Shit, she would probably do, if I did 10 grand a month, Pam would be okay with that. If I did 10 grand for 6 months, 100 grand for 6 months, I definitely could do it. So I would stop working. I would have to do 10 grand for a whole year. And Pam would be like, hey, Bill, you can stop. But half of that is taxes. 20 grand of that is taxes. So you got to put that in the fucking bank to pay taxes. There's a lot of overhead, you know. By that time, I'd probably, I don't know. You know, I really want a media manager, but the only deal I can offer them, they're not going to accept it. You know? Because no one trusts me. You know, you can't trust people, and I understand that. I can respect that. You know? Like, I would like to pay someone, I would have to look at the deal, but only I could do is give them bonuses. Like, I would be like, look, every quarter, which is every 3 months, I would give you 10% of my earnings of whatever I decide, whatever I feel that you help me out on. First, automatically, we get my YouTube stuff. So, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's just how that would be. We got about 6 more minutes, guys, and we're going to be done. And look, but, you know, like I give my son 10%. My son gets 10% of whatever, not merch-wise, but all YouTube stuff is 10%. My overall goal one day is to say, hey, anything, whenever I really want to, next year, my goal next year is to really get some brand deals. Like, what brand deals are where it's at. It's a lot more work involved, but if I get 2 or 3 brand deals, I'm fine. Like, that'll probably stop certain things, if that makes sense. You know, the merch store will always be there and things like that. So, well, a media manager would pretty much be like I'll call him a media manager, but you would be my personal assistant, if that makes sense. You know, so it's a lot involved. It's a full-time, it's not a full-time thing, but it's getting the word out, you know, always being there for not these streams, but most streams. You know, your job would be to make like all the Louisiana RetroCon videos, you know, post that wherever you can, you know, figure out a way to get it on Reddit and those type of Reddit. I can handle TikTok and all, because TikTok and Instagram is easy. I got an Instagram now. I haven't shared it with you guys because I'm waiting about a couple of months. I actually got about 75 followers. So, but anything I can just record a video fast and do it on TikTok and Instagram, I'm gonna be golden with that. My main thing is I need someone that can help email and type and sound amazing, help out with Discord, share streams, talk to people, you know, help email brands. For example, like, I'm sure I would have got a brand deal this year if I could type better. It's the truth, you know. My assistant director, James, he was helping me out, but he ended up getting a real job, so he didn't want to, I couldn't pay him, you know, honestly, you know. He does help when he can. He's a fucking genius, but he's got a family and stuff. I understand that, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not begging for it or asking for it. I'm just letting you know that's kind of how I wish to do, you know. Moderators, mainly your you know, and moderators in chat, all you got to do is help link. Hey, like, if you don't mind, link my Blackout Coffee with my link. Don't forget to join Discord. Don't forget to hit the like button. You don't have to do it. You don't spam it, but kind of keep it in your head every 30 minutes. I need some, like, basically, like, I don't know how often Shadow Labs does it, but you would basically be my Shadow Labs. If you ever want to watch Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts does it good. You know, every week send me a message saying, hey, Bill, what do you really want to hit on these weeks if you're streaming What is something you want to focus on? Like my merch. My merch is probably, out of all my things, my merch is my top stuff. Only because I feel if you buy some, you get something out of the deal and I get something out of the deal. Because if you just donate me $10, I'm glad you do it. I am very thankful, but I can't give you back other than going, hello, thank you. You know, if you buy a cup, you got a cup. You got a BillKeyz cup and you're rocking out, you know, rocking your shirt. Now, what I will say about the merch store, any shirt you see in one logo, let me know if you want it with a different logo that I have, you know. Well, you do have it because it's in the description of the video. It's in the description of this video. It's on the description of my page. That's what I'm trying to get at. You see what I'm saying? All the stuff I'm talking about is in the description of the video. The merch store is a little different. That's not in the description of the video. You know, say, hey guys, don't forget to check out BillKeyz' Louisiana RetroCon playlist. Here it is. Boom. You know, that's important to me. That's why you would ask once a week. Every Sunday, kind of send me a message saying, hey, what do you want to pinpoint this week? What are some of the topics? What are some of the playlists? Did Bill just making TikToks now? Taco gives me they give me a hard time about this, but I get more views off of this than I do when I play Call of Duty or any other games for 5 to 6 hours. So what would you do? So screw you, Taco. I'm talking to you right now. Hope you're there. They think I'm driving my car. I'm just standing here. So we got 2 minutes and I'm in the stream, but so I'm trying to boost up my I can turn on revenue on this thing now. So I make revenue off of this. So I don't know. You know, what you gonna do? Yeah, I got to figure that out. And that's fine, but there's other things to do. When you click the link, you got to make it permanent. You got to go to edit it and make it permanent. You might not have that authority. I need to edit everybody on Discord. Remind me this weekend when I'm Saturday, when I'm just sitting there, I can do that. So I got to get moving myself. I got 2 more minutes. Yeah, well, if next time Don comes down, we'll do that. We just didn't have time. We didn't feel good and stuff. We were supposed to do it, but I don't need a range day. I can just go out and shoot guns in my yard. All right. That's it, guys. Time to call it here. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. See you in a little bit. I'll be going. I'm probably going to go home and take a nap, and I'll be on probably about 9 o'clock tonight. Peace. Chicken grease.